kò mọ̀ nílẹ̀ yìí ò pọ̀ ọmọ ọlọ́lá la jẹ́. Ta ni kò mọ̀ nílẹ̀ yìí ò pọ̀ ọmọ ọlọ́lá la jẹ́. Ṣíbí onídẹ ìkòkò onídẹ ò làwa fi ń ṣebẹ̀ o.
Gbogbo ojúde ibi tí à ń sọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ yìí gbalausa báyìí ni, ṣùgbọ́n ìgbà tí wọ́n máa débẹ̀ báyìí ó jẹ́ pẹ̀sẹ̀pẹ̀sẹ̀ omi. Wọ́n bá pè ní òde. Òde kí ni? Òde omi.
Odeomi community is nestled between the Atlantic coast and Omo Creek in Ogun State waterside area and lies just east of Lagos State, Nigeria. Odeomi has a tropical climate with a long, steamy wet season from April to November and a hot but cloudy dry season for the rest of the year, only interrupted in the month of January by the harmattan. The area boasts exotic beaches fringed with coconut trees and magnificent views of the Atlantic Ocean. Scattered along the coast are small fishing communities such as Okun Ibeki, Okun Ilete, Okun Okeesho, Okun Oka, and Ijegbe. Getting to Odeomi and traveling around it can be difficult. People use the water transport system along the creek, but once arriving at Odeomi, most people have to trek to the coast on foot. A few tough vehicles and experienced drivers do manage to ply the sandy tracks and the various intermittent creeks to the coast. During the rainy season, it is not uncommon to find vehicles stuck in the water and in the dry season, skidding across the sand. For those who do make it, the vehicles are overloaded with as many people as possible. Some even sit on the bonnet, leaving just a small window of opportunity for the driver to negotiate his way along the sandy or sodden tracks. There is one very rickety wooden bridge on the road to the coast, which traverses the deepest creek. But even this can be under a foot of water, which means cars have to be abandoned until the water subsides and flows to the lagoon. The 4-kilometer trek between the coast and the creek is a long and arduous one and can take up to 1.5 hours to go between the two. But for school children and market traders, there is little option. The people of Odeomi are made up mainly of Ijebu-speaking Yorubas, either living in Odeomi itself or scattered in small communities along the coast and creek. Christians and Muslims live side by side in harmony, and interfaith marriages are very common and have a long history in the area. Odeomi is ruled by a monarch known as the Kabiyesi Lenowa, Oba of Odeomi, Oba Adenuga Okuniyi.
We should never forget our culture. It's very important. Our culture is very important. So therefore, Timbatini Kabiyesi Kinto Ka.
The position of the ruler is hereditary. Designated ruling families nominate candidates who are presented to a committee of kingmakers. One of these candidates is then installed as Kabiyesi.
Ojúṣe wa, a ṣera wa ní kan ṣoṣo. A ò ya ara wa sí, a ṣe ẹlẹ́yàmẹ̀yà láàrin ara wa. Ohun tá bá ti rí pé eléyìí dá, a jọ parapọ̀, a fi oríkorí, a jọ mọ̀ wípé ó dá. Ohun tí ò bá dá, bákan náà, a jọ parapọ̀, a foríkorí, a mọ̀ pé eléyìí kò dá.
The Kabiyesi appoints a council of chiefs to assist him in ruling the people. They each have their own designation and duties, and together they help manage the affairs of the community. He appoints the community leaders, known as Baales, who preside over various communities.
Orúkọ mi ni Adéṣọlá Balógun. Mo dẹ̀ jẹ́ ọmọ Èbúté Òkun ní agbègbè èmi dẹ̀ ni aṣojú obìnrin tó wà ní agbègbè yìí.
àkóso wa nípa máa ń pera wa jọ àjọba wa ń jíròrò fún ìlọsíwájú ara wa àtàwọn ọmọ wa a máa ń ṣe ìpàdé yẹn ní oṣooṣù là ń ṣe láti mọ ń kọ́ ni pé mi ò ní fẹ́ pé kí ìrẹ̀wẹ̀sì wà ohun tó jẹ́ ojúṣe wa ni pé tíjà bá wà á parí ẹ̀ tọ́rọ̀ bá fẹ́ ṣe kínní á parí ẹ̀ a fẹ́ kẹ́nikẹ́ni jà a máa fún wọn ní sùúrù a fẹ́ kẹ́nikẹ́ni lọ ilé ẹjọ́ pé kó jẹ́ pé ká jókòó ká parí ẹ̀.
The people have a wide range of traditional livelihoods, which include farming, hunting, food processing, and trading. Fishing is a major activity of the people living on both the coast and creek.
So this one just like a man fish. When we use this one, we will hold it because they are small. They are small. Because if you will use only this one, you cannot hold it. Okay. So that is why we use it to. We use this one to spear tilapia and other small fish. But this one is for big fish.
On the coast, the fishermen go out to sea day and night, laying traps and using nets. On a good day, the catch is abundant and needs to be hauled in by many helpers. Once the catch is in, the women and children help to extricate the fish from the tangled nets, which can take several hours. To preserve the fish, the women sort them in sizes and smoke them in the kitchens, ready for the market day. And of course, they use it to feed the family too.
Akode láti odò ní tútù àdélé àmú ọ̀bẹ sí àhà ìpẹ́ ẹ̀dànù tábà tí wàá ha ìpẹ́ àwa wá pàpà ẹ bá mi wá pàpà mú rí mi.
The fish is served with the typical staple food eba, made from gari. Gari comes from the plant cassava, which is the main crop grown in the area. The many farms scattered around lie in between the various swamps and creeklets. Pineapples, cashew nuts, and various tree crops such as mangoes and palms are also commonly grown. The low-level terrain is crisscrossed by numerous creeks and creeklets. In between, the land is sandy and it's used for cultivation of cassava and for a wide range of tropical fruits and palms. Coconut is one of the cash crops in the kingdom. It is planted and harvested 4 times in a year. It keeps germinating and growing fruits for 40 years or more. Coconuts serve many purposes beyond providing its refreshing water and nutritious succulent flesh. The husks are also burnt and used as an insect repellent. The natural land reclamation deposits sand from the ocean to the beach, increasing the land area. To sustain and protect this, the people plant coconuts to stabilize the reclaimed land, moving forward every year to plant further coconuts and regain more land. Over time, they rebuild their houses further forward towards the sea. There are also people from the neighboring countries like Cotonou who make the local gin from palm wine.
Ibi jokejo, àwa gé ọwẹ́. Àbí jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ, àwa gé ọwẹ́. Address bó la ṣe fi àgbè sí un, a fi àgbè síbẹ̀, la fi síbẹ̀. La bẹ̀rẹ̀ tap ọ̀pẹ yẹn. Drum kó lè tó ọjọ́ méje àbí jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ kó tó di pé a bẹ̀rẹ̀ rọ sórí iná. A máa dà sí àwọn kẹ́gì yẹn, àwọn ọ̀rá yẹn. Bó ló sì wà wọn ó lè lo ọjọ́ mẹ́jọ.
Nínú ọ̀rá.
Ó lè jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ kó bàjẹ́. Tó bá wà nínú ọ̀rá yẹn, tá a bá dà á bì, yóò hó nù drum yẹn. Tó bá hó títí tá a bá dé pa lọ́hùn. Ọtí yẹn gẹ́gẹ́ bí epo bó ni wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe epo yẹn. Ọtí yẹn ó máa yọ lára gbogbo yẹn. Òun náà ni wọ́n ń dà sínú kẹ́gì. Yóò máa yọ.
Most of the produce grown in the area, such as coconuts, cassava, melons, and other cash crops, are taken to markets. These markets run on a 9-day cycle, and the markets include Ekpe, Iwokmi, Deomi and Awodipura, Ejiri. The produce is both sold for cash and bartered, and there is a wide range of produce and goods on offer. Unfortunately, money is always in short supply, but there are several active thrift clubs which operate in the area to help the people save money for those major buys such as an outboard engine, trading goods, or a wedding. The people here typically live in bamboo houses with palm frond roofs, and they use the abundant coconut trees for shade.
Ìmọ̀ ọ̀pẹ tàbí àkó ni a sábà máa fi ń kọ́ ilé ẹni ní agbègbè. Tí ẹ̀yin náà bá ń wò ẹ́ rí pé ìkan tutù, ìkan gbẹ nítorí wípé òòrùn máa ń sábà pa ayẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kọ́ eléyìí tí ó tutù yẹn ni. Ó máa ń tó bí yàrá 3 tàbí 5 tí a máa nínú ilé ẹni. Ó wà lórí bí ẹbí ẹni bá ṣe pọ̀ tó, bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni a ṣe máa ń kọ́ yàrá sí. Bí a ṣe ń rí mọ́lẹ̀ nítorí atẹ́gùn kí ó má bàa dáwó lójijì, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni a ṣe ń fi tagbára rí mọ́lẹ̀.
The housing within the creek and coastal communities are typically simple, made from locally available materials with some basic furnishings.
Wọ́n kàn fún wa lóko ni. Ta ló máa ń bá yín kàn? Àwọn ọmọ wa ló ń kàn. Ṣé máa ń rà ni? À ń rà. Èló lélẹ̀ máa jẹ́ báyìí. Eléyìí ni wọ́n ṣe wà rí. Mo ní máa rìn. Bẹ́ẹ̀dì àpò 2 àbọ̀. Ibi ni àwọn ọmọ wa ló la ń gbọ́ pa lóko.
Wọ́n á gbọ́ pa lóko. Wọ́n wá ṣe nínú
agbègbè. Wọ́n á ṣe abakọ̀.
Odeomi is made up of different quarters, and the houses here are mainly made of blocks with some intricate designs. Although the town has some electric poles, they are yet to be connected to the national grid, and the people here are mainly reliant on hurricane lamps for light. In Odeomi, there are several primary schools, and Odeomi hosts the one secondary school in the vicinity which has 126 students. The educational facilities are very basic and equipment is in short supply, but it is supported by an active Parent-Teachers Association which meets monthly on the last Thursday. They help provide chairs, desks and books. Apart from the work, annually the pupils have sports day, which is great fun for everybody.
My name is Olufeso Rashida. Màá kí àwọn mọ́mì mi àti dádì mi, màá lọ pọnmi, màá pọnmi sílé, màá wẹ̀, màá fọyín, màá fọbọ́, àá wá jẹ, àá jẹun. Tí aṣọ mọ́mì mi bá dọ̀tí, àá fọ̀, àá máa wà ní school. Maths, English, social study.
Kí eré ìdárayá wo ló fẹ́ràn kó máa ṣe dáadáa?
Kọ́ṣẹ́rà.
Kọ́ṣẹ́rà, ṣó lè ṣe díẹ̀ fún wánú ẹ̀ bóyá kíkẹ́.
Ògbó kò tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ̀n ré o tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ̀n, ó dúró tèwé.
After school and the various shores, children relax by swimming and playing football and the local game known as Ayo. Children learn the traditional skills from their parents and listen to the stories from the elders, which help them understand their culture and morals through oral literature.
Àti ìrandíran. Àwọn bàbá tó bí mi, wọ́n ti lo igba ọdún lórí ilẹ̀ yìí. Yàtọ̀ sọ́n bàbá tó bí wọn, yàtọ̀ sọ́n bàbá tó tún bí àwọn yẹn.
The communities do not have any modern healthcare facility, but traditional healers serve the people, making the best of their knowledge of herbs and roots. Some of the leaves they get from the community, some they have to go far to go and get, and some of these preparations they make with barks of the trees, while some they only make with leaves. Apart from their daily routine of fishing and selling, the people also take their religion very seriously, attending the various mosques and churches on a daily basis. During the religious festivals, all the communities come out and celebrate together. It is a time of joy, singing, dancing, and feasting. Traditional worshippers are not left out. They also have their shrines where they worship. Among the cultural belief of the people is the ale, placed on the farms or stacks of produce to prevent theft.
Mo gbàgbọ́ pé Ògún wà. Mo ti ríṣẹ́. Ojúbọ wà. Ojúbọ tó wà yẹn, ojúbọ ayé ló máa ń pè ní bíbá yìí tó máa ń bọ. Ọdọọdún dẹ̀ ló máa ń bọ gbogbo ìlú yìí ló máa ń bọ ojúbọ yẹn. Lọ́dún yẹn tó bá ti fẹ́ bọ lọ́dún yẹn gbogbo àwọn èèyàn tó jẹ́ ọmọ ìlú yìí ló máa wá sílé. So tó máa ṣàdúrà fún wọn. Nǹkan tó fún bọ wọn máa fi màálù ń bọ wọn.
It is a relatively simple, healthy life, without the trappings of consumerism and stress from modern-day society. But, like all peoples, they want to see development for the future and their children.
Ìrètí mi ni pé mo ń fẹ́ kí ìlú wa kó jẹ́ ìlú olókìkí, kí àwọn èèyàn mi kí wọ́n fi sùúrù, ìwà pẹ̀lẹ́ àti òtítọ́ ká fi ṣiṣẹ́ lápapọ̀ kí ohun tí a ń fẹ́ ní ire kó lè jẹ́ tiwa.
Ta ni kò mọ̀ nílẹ̀ yìí ò pọ̀ ọmọ lọ́la la jẹ́. Ṣíbí onídẹ ìkòkò onídẹ ò là wá fi ń ṣebẹ̀ o. Ṣíbí onídẹ ìkòkò onídẹ ò là wá fi ń ṣebẹ̀ o. Ṣíbí onídẹ ìkòkò onídẹ ò là wá fi ń ṣebẹ̀ o. Ta ni kò mọ̀ nílẹ̀ yìí ò pọ̀ ọmọ lọ́la la jẹ́. Ta ni kò mọ̀ nílẹ̀ yìí ò pọ̀ ọmọ lọ́la la jẹ́. Ṣíbí onídẹ ìkòkò onídẹ ò là wá fi ń ṣebẹ̀ o. Orí ìyá mi ti bù mí lọ́mọ èsúrú kì í yàgò o. Orí ìyá mi bù mí lọ́mọ èsúrú kì í yàgò o. Ẹ̀bà mo tẹ̀ sí ara mi o, ọmọ ni yóò bá mi jẹ́. Ẹ̀bà mo tẹ̀ sí ara mi o, ọmọ ni yóò bá mi jẹ́. Orí ìyá mi bù mí lọ́mọ.